Hey guys, I am here coming at you with some more Pikachu. And in the last episode, we made our way through Vermilion City, and we got a few things along the way, namely a bike voucher and also an old rod. And if you recall, Bill gave us his party ticket to the SSN because he doesn't like fancy dues, whatever that means. So I think it's our turn to go partay. In between episodes, you'll take note that I did train up just a little bit. I got Warbeak up to level 19, Quarantine up to 22, and then just kind of by proxy zip up to level 15. No particular reason for those levels or anything like that. But anywho, let's go. Welcome to the SSN. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? All might flash the SS ticket. Great, welcome to the SSN. Alright, so I'm on a boat! And before we get on a boat, here's this little docking area, which has some very potent Pokemon history in it. If you can get Surf while the SSN is still here and kind of go a little bit off screen, there is a truck, and it is a legendary truck that is said to house the mythical 151st Pokemon Mew. Obviously, that is truly not the case, as it is much harder to obtain a Mew in first gen. Let's just leave it at that for now. So anywho, welcome to... Dang, it's much bigger on the inside. So we're basically here for this yacht party, and what do you have to say? The passengers are restless. You might be challenged by the more bored ones. Well, thank you for that, sir. And yeah, what he says is true. This is basically just a giant gauntlet. And I will be going through and battling as many trainers as I possibly can. So I'll speed all that up because it's just going to be battle after battle after battle. Not good for riveting commentary, but I will cut in whenever there's like an item or a special person to talk to or a new Pokemon we haven't seen. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, cutting in real early, the first person with this gentleman that we battle has a Growlithe. Now, Growlithe is a Pokemon we haven't seen thus far, and it is a fantastic Pokemon. It's a pure fire type, it evolves into Arcanine with a Firestone, and let me tell you, Arcanine is one heck of a Pokemon, and oh my gosh, Warbeak cleaning up! That's what I'm talking about. Growlithe and Arcanine just both have fantastic stats, and they're very versatile too. They can be very defensive and take hits all day, but they can also deal out some damage. We got really lucky with that first one. Let's see, can we have the luck continue? Because this gentleman only has 2 Growliths. But yeah, I mean, 10 out of 10 Pokemon, I can 100% recommend it, especially if, haha, that's what I'm talking about. Especially if you didn't start with like Charmander, or you didn't have another Fire-type Pokemon in mind. I can definitely recommend this Pokemon, 100%.
Cherry pie, please.
Do I look like a waiter to you? Alright guys, and because Warbeak hit level 20, that's right, he is evolving. Oh, this is what we've been waiting for. This is where he goes from being, the little sparrow to, boom, a Fearow. Oh, look at that, so majestic, so powerful. Oh my gosh, yeah, and so I guess that's what you get for traveling around the world with just, only collecting a Pidgey and a Nidoran female, which I found in my backyard, quite literally. I love Pokemon, do you? Is that even a question? Alright, and in this room, after you battle the trainers, you can find yourself TMO 8, which is, just trying to think off the top of my head, it is Body Slam. That's right, so Body Slam is actually a pretty useful move, and actually, you know what? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. We're giving Treerex Body Slam. Oh, way better than Tackle. Much better than Tackle. Ooh, no doubt, no doubt. Ooh, so useful. And if you come over here to this trash can, you can find yourself a Great Ball. Super handy. On a side note, if you look in this trash can, you can find your favorite Pokemon right here. Ooh. Alright, and right here in this room, you can find yourself a Max Potion, which is an amazing item this early game. Max Potion will in fact restore all of your HP, regardless of how much you have or have lost. And bada boom, bada bing, Zippo grows to level 16. And if you remember what happened to our Bulbasaur, our Treerex, when he hit level 16, this is a pretty important level, mind you. Ooh, and another perfect time to jump right back in. Here we have our first instance of Tentacool. Tentacool is another one of those like really common Pokemon. We haven't seen one yet, but a little bit into the future. I mean, we're not going to be able to get away from these things. Tentacool, I think, is an okay Pokemon. It's a little underappreciated. It's not like the greatest water-type Pokemon by any stretch of the imagination, but it's pretty good. As you can see, it is incredibly specially bulky, and that, special also gives it really great special attack. It's the poison water type, evolves into Tentacruel when it's just a pretty versatile overall Pokemon. It fills you, a poison category. Ooh! I got to deal with that. And, it can fill the water category, and it can take hits all day. So, I mean, give it a try. I've used one. Ooh, we dodging bullets here, boys. I've used one before, and I can say I really enjoyed it. Alright, we defeated the sailor. Your spirit sank me! And what's this? Zippo is evolving. That's right, he wasn't a cute little Charmander for long now, was he? Because now he's evolving into... Charmeleon! That's right, we now have the angsty teenage version of our Charmander, a Charmeleon. I'm not gonna answer that. Oh, and fighting, okay, that makes it better. Okay, that is 2 sailors in a row who have said very, very questionable things to me. And right over here you can find yourself an ether. Again, really good item because you can't buy them. And if you look right here, we got ourselves TM44, which in my infinite encyclopedia knowledge of this game, TM44 contains Rest. Alright, Rest is an interesting move. It'll put your Pokemon to sleep, but it'll take away whatever other status ailment it has and heal it up to full HP. Not so good in a game where you don't have held items like a Chesto Berry. Alright guys, cutting in here real fast just to let you know that I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center, heal up before I take on the rest of the ship, just because I don't have enough Super Potions to really support the entirety of my team, so I will be right back. And then he said that he liked feisty kids like me. Huh? Yeah, over there in the SSN, yeah. Never let go, Pikachu! Never let go! And if you come in here and talk to this interesting fellow,
in all my travels, I have never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this. Boom.
Alright, so this guy kind of gives us a little, I guess, foreshadowing, something. He doesn't fill in our Pokedex page, but now we have identified Snorlax, the sleeping Pokemon. It looks cute and cuddly and like it would make a great giant stuffed teddy bear or a, like, beanbag chair. He's adorable. I hope maybe one day we'll be able to run into something as magnificent as this in our travels. Alright, so this old coot gave me a little more trouble than I was expecting.
Good fight, and I feel young again.
Gives us these little old men are loaded though. They give us a lot of money for that. But if you come up here, you can find yourself a max ether, which is, as you would guess, even better than an ether. It will fully restore Pokemon's PP instead of just, you know, the typical 10. There's a few more rooms. I will be right back, guys. I'm gonna go heal up one more time, just cause, you know, he took out my dang old Ivysaur. Alrighty, and with this gentleman, we have another Pokemon we haven't seen thus far. This is Ponyta. Ponyta is another plain, well, I shouldn't say plain, but a fire type only Pokemon. It's pretty okay. It kind of specializes in physical attack, which is kind of counterintuitive to its whole typing thing, because back in this gen, certain types, like entire types, were special moves or physical moves. It wasn't until 4th gen where they made the split where different moves within those types could be, you know, special or physical. So while it's fast and has a decent attack, it can't really do too much as a fire type in general. So honestly, like if you have the choice between like this and Charmander, or like this and Growlithe, definitely go with the others. Girl, that's because I am the party. And if you come right over here, you get yourself a rare candy. Again, just another great item. Alright guys, and with that, we have almost entirely cleaned out the SS hand. So, yeah, we're kind of at the end here. We're going to go up to the captain's quarters and, you know, check on him, see if he's doing okay. And, you know what? For no particular reason at all, we'll throw quarantine up front here, you know. So, if you come right along here, up to this fan... You!
Bonjour, All Might. Imagine seeing you here. All Might, were you really invited?
Were you? I guarantee you, anyone who actually knows you wouldn't invite you anywhere.
So, how's your Pokedex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas. Don't you tell me what to do.
Sound like your grandpa. That's right, we've got another rival battle with Gary. Now, once again, it's going to differ between yellow and, you know, red and blue, and green, of course. So in yellow, he's got the same dang team. Like, literally, nothing has changed. He's got himself a Spearow, a Sandshrew, a Rattata, and an Eevee. Nothing is different than when we saw him on Nugget Bridge. However, if you are playing red, blue, or green, he will have a different team. What I would consider much harder. In place of the Spearow, there will be a Pidgeotto on level 19, which can be pretty intimidating, and he'll also have a Raticate, level 16, which isn't anything too special, honestly. I mean, it's Raticate. And then he'll have his threat, Kadabra, level 18, and if you recall, when we went over Abra when we ran into one, Kadabra is no joke, guys, so definitely be careful with that, but hit it with a physical attack and you shouldn't have too much of an issue. And then he will have whatever starter you are weak to, and it'll be the second stage. So he could have an Ivysaur, a Charmeleon, or a Wartortle. But anywho, getting back to our battle, so he's going to send out this Rattata. I think Zippo could take out Rattata. Yeah, why not? Let's give Zippo some, you know, some much-deserved playtime, honestly, because it's a Rattata. I mean, what is it going to do to us? I say that now, but then we're going to get smacked up the side of the head with a Hyper Fang. But anywho, as you can see, Zippo has progressed, just marvelously, and I think he's ready to kind of be a contributing member to the team. Ooh, and up next is Sandshrew, and we've got the perfect solution for that now. Say hello to my planty friend. That's right, Treerex will make quick work of this thing. It's really nice to have a Pokemon that can enact revenge on all these ground types that our Pikachu couldn't deal with early game. Ooh! Level 23, growing. Ooh, just keep on growing, boy. Alright, and last but not least, he's going to send out Eevee. Let's throw Quarantine out here. See, have that little rematch that I know Quarantine's been itching for. To show that Eevee who's boss. So this time around, what we're going to do is we're going to go for the Thunder Wave first.
We're going to paralyze it from the neck down.
Okay, we're just going to paralyze it. And, ooh, yeah. See, that's what happens. That's hubris right there. So when you use Sand Attack, you will miss with Sand Attack, ironically. Oh, okay. We really make it up for our very first game. Oh, our first battle. Oh. All right, can we get out of here unscathed? That would be the question. And it uses Growl. Oh my gosh. Really, Gary? Really? All that grandstanding and bragging? Oh my gosh. Boom. Roasted. Get out of here. Get your goofy Eevee butt out of here.
Humph! At least you're raising your Pokemon.
Ooh, boo-hoo, I'm Gary. I hate your Pokemon.
I heard there was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. But Cut itself is really useful. You should go see him. Smell ya!
Yeah, well, I'm a cut above you. Get out of here. Damn! My insults are getting way better. So anywho, let's go up here and see what Gary was all talking about. Aw, look at this poor guy. Hey there, man. How you doing?
Oh, I feel hideous. Seasick.
And we're gonna rub the captain's back.
Rub, 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 rub.
Whew, thank you. I feel so much better. You want me to see my cut technique? I could show you if I wasn't ill. Oh, I know. You can have this then. Teach it to your Pokemon and you can see it cut anytime.
And we get HM01, very fittingly our first HM. And that is Cut. Now, HMs differ from TMs because they are multi-use. Oh, hey, that's great. And they have applications on the overworld. Oh, so double great. However, some of them aren't exactly the best of moves, and you can't make a Pokemon forget them. And they did this so you couldn't, trap yourself. So, if you just had one Pokemon and you knew Cut, and so you cut down a tree, and then there was some grass behind it, and you leveled it up. If you made it forget Cut, because it learned a new move, you would just be soft-locked. I mean, you just wouldn't be able to get out. So I see why. In later games, of course, they did away with the HMs because, Oh, and let's wave goodbye. Goodbye. Break the champagne bottle. Goodbye. All right, and the SSN hit an iceberg a couple hours later and was never seen or heard from again. And with it goes our chance for that Truck Mew. Man. But yeah, so that's kind of how they dealt with some of the limitations from, first gen. But yeah, guys, so dang. We completely cleared out the SSN, and it set sail off to the next port and for greener pastures or bluer seas or, whatever you want to call it. So I think now's a pretty good place to end it. I mean, hey, we beat our rival absolutely into the dirt, and we got ourselves our very first HM. And with that, we will be able to take on the Vermilion City Gym in the next episode. So, if you liked what you saw, smash that subscribe button, dislike, whatever you're feeling like, and until next time, guys, I will catch you later.
Oh, yeah, I just got off the SSN there, I get invited to those kinds of parties all the time, so, how about you slide me those digits and I'll let you know when the next party's gonna be, huh?